Hello, keyboard people. What's up in the house? Sorry I was a second late then. Just getting my stuff organized. Hope everybody is well. I never start it the way I want to. I always want to do live from New York at Saturday afternoon, but I always seem to manage to mess that up. Welcome to everybody. I see there's tons of people in the house. The Aussie, Miguel, Bull, Francesco, Vape Wizard, Gabe Lewis is in the house. Gabe, what's up? Mr. Kevin on Tube. Kevin on Tube, depending on where you live. The Vape Wizard is in the house. Joseph is in the house. What's going on? Hi to everybody who's in the channel today. Welcome. I weirdly just lost the control room. Everything seemed to go back on me here. Just 1 second as I do this. But a reminder to all of our current viewers, all 31 of us, is that correct? 36 of us. Don't forget to watch in full 1080p today. Full 1080p. And I have camera 2. Say hello to camera 2. Well, I have 5 cameras. Okay, let me do this. I got 5 cameras going on. Oh, action cam is off. I'll turn action cam on. So we got the overhead. Oh, we got the overhead cam. That's this guy. We got the action cam, which you can't see yet, but hopefully it'll come online soon. We got solder cam, which we'll be using later. We got selfie cam number 1. There's action cam. What's up, action cam? There's the Pok3r. That's action cam. We've got selfie cam, and we got selfie chat. This is for chatting. I'm just going to keep saying hello to everybody. I think I already said hello to Joseph and Gabe and Miguel. But Zombie is in the house. Tim Panix is in the house. Weekend Airsoft Warrior, what's going on? Theodore89, what's up? Ryko Zin, Bolton Base is in the house too. What's going on, everybody? We're in 1080p. That's the first thing. And then the other thing is we got a second camera set up. So we have 5 cameras in this setup. This is our 5 cameras. 5 cameras. But we also have a 6th camera, which I'm not able to select from my foot pedal, but that exists over here. It has no audio on it, but if you click on camera 2 in the YouTube streamy thing, there's a way to do that. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Oh yeah, there's like a little suitcase. Actually, I think that's supposed to be a camera with a little arrow, and you can switch it to camera 2. I doubt you want to go to camera 2 because there's no audio, but... There's no but. If you open a second browser window and want to do a second view, you can have a second view of the thing. Okay. Dusty, what's going on? Mitsauce89. Sharpie, what's up? Hi, everybody. 46 viewers. The majority of people are actually watching in 1080p. It's amazing. It's the first time that's ever happened. The majority are in 1080p. Why not, right? Thank you to everybody who's joining this early edition of Mechanical Keyboards Live. I'm your host, skiwithpete. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who aren't new here, you're probably a mod. Welcome to my mods. Thank you very much. Don't forget that the mods are highly knowledgeable people from the keyboard community. I keep wanting to talk about what the keyboard community is, because I know a lot of you guys are just like gamers or... you're just people who like are PC enthusiasts, and I keep talking about the keyboard community and like what the heck is that, and I'll talk more about it later. But basically, if you go to a place like Geek Hack or Reddit/r/mechanical keyboards, there's a group of people who are enthusiastic about mechanical keyboards and who don't just buy the regular stuff that you find on Best Buy, and so that's why I keep referring to the mechanical keyboard community. They're a small group of people who
are hanging out with you now.
Yeah, mostly who are mods. So, anyways, in the background you can hear Steph. Steph is not only my wife, she's also a superhero.
Hiding down here.
She's hiding in a corner, sat on the floor, don't know why. She'll come join the chat later. She's really good for answering questions. But for those of you who don't know, you can support this channel and ask questions using the super chat function. The super chat is enabled for this stream. Thank you very much to everybody who does support this channel. There are other ways you can do it too. Check in the about section, check in the about section, which is to click show more. The second cam does not have sound. It's a Raspberry Pi camera. It doesn't have sound at the moment. Like I say, it's only kind of useful if you set it up as a secondary camera, but I do hope to figure that out soon. In fact, I got a whole plan going on. So, Spencer Cook is in the house. What's going on, Spencer? I got a whole plan for a new camera arrangement setup. It's going to be extremely expensive and extremely time consuming, but I do intend to do it. Let's get on to the matter of today's stream. Today we're looking at a Pok3r RGB, which I'm going to put some Zelios into. That doesn't sound like fun. What does sound like fun? Let me... Dusty is in the house. What's going on? Okay, first let's look at this. If you guys have never seen the Pok3r before, this is an awesome keyboard. This one has clicky switches. I don't need to do much more than that to show you that it's got clicky switches. Let's just get inside of it. But I can't wait to show off all the cool magical treats that I've got going on today. So this is the Pok3r keyboard. Ooh, this has custom keycaps on it. What's that?
Not your board.
This is not my board. This is definitely not my board. This is a keyboard that was just handed to me by a person whose name I don't actually know. All I know him as is his username. Anyways, he handed this to me. This is the Pok3r RGB. You can see it's a black one with black keycaps, but these are side printed keycaps, which is pretty cool. These look like the NPKC ones, but I can't quite tell. This has a white underlay, which means that it is the RGB model. What I'm going to be doing is opening it up and putting inside these 70 Zelio 65 grams. So these will make this as I get inside this. But in order to do this, normally what I would do is get my soldering iron, use this thing to suck up the solder, and I would spend all damn day doing it. But instead, I've got a special treat, brand new at 1UP Keyboards. I'm really excited about this. Really super pumped about this. Thank you guys for all the contributions to the channel. Those of you who support it on Patreon, look at what I got. Yeah, it's a Hakko FR300. Boom! If you want to know how to spend money on your project station, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. All right, let's start getting inside this thing. If you guys don't know what this is, I'll show you. If you do know what it is and you want one already, just go to the About section below. Just go to the About section below. You can find a link to it on Amazon. I'm just getting a knife out because this is a pain in the butt to get into. These are like $300. My next purchase is like $350. So this one's big, but it doesn't hurt as bad as the next one's gonna. Look at this, brand new. Whoa. Hakko. My action cam's actually getting in the way of this thing. Yeah. Boom. Okay, what do we got in the box here? We got a Pok3r thing. We got another Pok3r thing. Oh no, this isn't a Pok3r. I don't know what that is. We got a resty thing, but I got another resty thing for it, which is even cooler. We got a I don't know what that is. We got a thing. I don't know. What do you hot caution what? I don't know what that is. We got some of these things. I don't know what those are. It's got a thing with a I don't know what that is. Okay. Check out my selfie cam now. All right. Let's just take a quick look at exactly what this did. Nozzle changing tool. Okay, hopefully I won't need to change the nozzle. Cleaning pin for nozzle. Cleaning pin for heating core. Oh, okay. This sounds complicated. Plug, heating knob, Release button, joint assembly cover. Oh my god. And some buttons and stuff. What? Okay, and then you. Oh, okay, and then you press the boot, and then it goes, and then you're done. Heating core, cleaning cone. Okay, there's a lot to do with cleaning, but I don't care about cleaning it right now. I'm just gonna pull this. Whoa, look at this! Look at this puppy. I don't even know what that is. It's probably so I don't melt the box, but I don't know. Let's just look at this. It's like boot boot, yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is, look at the size of this puppy. Okay. But I also got this thing with it. Again, thank you to my peeps who support this channel. What's going on? Also got this thing to go with it. This is a thing. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Boom. Look at the size of that thing. This is my other soldering iron station thing. Look at the size of this puppy. Oh, there's plastic on this. I need to take that off of there before I... Boom. And then this is gonna... Look at this. It's gonna go... Okay, so I want to choose here... yeah, number 1 is probably sufficient. Let's see if number 1 is sufficient. If it's not, I can turn it up later. Okay, let me just show you the rest of my desk here. Let me take off solder cam for a sec. Solder cam. Let me take off overhead cam, just so you guys can see. This is going to have to reach all the way to the floor, which is where my plug is. Yeah, okay, that's going to go that way. And then this is like... I can't wait to use this thing. Okay, I don't know what these buttons or anything do. Front. I don't know. Oh, look, that's how you... And then you take that off, and that's a little pad at the back. That's obviously a filter. And then I guess you release it like this. Yeah, it's like Alright, it's like loading a gun. Okay, you clip in the back, and then you pull this back to release this thing from here, and then you put it back in there, and then you flip it over, and then you press the safety there, which engages the thing of that. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and this looks like solder. The solder's only really on the tip there. So I guess I'll heat that up. Okay, let's pop that in there like this. Boom! Okay. Well, we don't need the desolder sucker straight away. Let's start getting inside the Pok3r. What do I do with the Pok3r? So in order to get inside the Pok3r, there's a couple things I need to do. First is to remove all of the keycaps. So let's get on to that. What's that? Thanks, Steph. I appreciate your help and support. Is there a little box or something I could pop these into? Don't forget, guys, I know I've been focused a lot on just doing my thing, but if you have any burning questions for me, you can use the super chat function, and I guarantee that I will come back to your question, even if I don't get it straight away. Thank you. Is this the USB-C one? No, it's not. It's the regular one. Oh, I thought I had my selfie cam back on, but I don't. But you can see. There you go. Can't really see it, but there you go. USB mini. So you guys know it's polite to clean your keyboard before you bring it over to somebody's house to have them fix it. Just so you know, for the future references, that's what's polite to do. Is there any reason it's gold, or is it just that it looks amazing? What's gold? Not really sure. I see that we're up to 105 viewers. 121 viewers. Don't forget, guys, please press like. I say that I'm going to be desoldering a mechanical keyboard, the Pok3r, which is right here, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So please, if you can, if you haven't already, if you've been here a few minutes and you think, actually, this is kind of okay, I kind of see where this is going, please do press like. Press like now. Also, once you've pressed like, there's a couple other things I'd love for you to do. The next thing is to go check in the About section below for the link to the giveaway for the Cooler Master. Where's the keyboard? There's a Cooler Master Pro Keys M giveaway. We're giving this away. They still haven't released it, but I don't care. I'm just going to release the damn thing. I'm going to give this away tomorrow night. Regardless, I don't care anymore. They still haven't released it. This is an unreleased keyboard. You're going to get the chance to win an unreleased keyboard. So tomorrow, my plan is to do a live stream where I do a review of this thing. We'll talk more about that later. But, I mean, they've had 3 weeks now to release the damn thing, and they haven't done it. That's their problem, not mine. It's going to be an awesome keyboard, and somebody's going to get an unreleased keyboard as a prize. So that's great for them. Again, I'm not a spokesman for Cooler Master, so I don't know what their problem is, but I'm sure that they will release it shortly. Go check in the About section below for the link to the gleam.io thing. All you need to do to enter that is just to enter your email address. Please use a real email address, because if you win, you have 48 hours to reply. And we don't spam. We don't use those emails that are there. And Gleam.io doesn't email you. Genuinely, it's nothing to do with that. It's just for the purpose of the contest. I keep calling it a contest. It's a giveaway. It's not a contest. It's a giveaway. You have nothing to do. Yes, it is open internationally. You can do all of that just in the About section with that button. Now, again, for those of you who haven't done it, please do press like now. The more likes this show gets, the more people get to come and join. The more people get to join the keyboard thing, keyboard community, or whatever it is you want to call it, and the better off it is for everybody. So, oh, I'm figuring out how this works. Look at that. There's a power button on the back. Okay, next thing to do is to get one layer further inside of this. And for that, I need a screwdriver. And for that, I need to go over here and get a screwdriver. So the screwdriver set that I like to use is the iFixit screwdriver set. You'll find a link to that in the About section below. The reason I like it so much, not only is this the 64-bit set that has lots of different parts and pieces, but also it's really high quality stuff. What's the benefit here of doing a full switch swap versus just popping the tops? Aren't the Zeals and Cherry bases the same? In a lot of ways, they are the same, and actually, I would do that, but unfortunately, I don't know if you're aware, but the Pok3r top plate does not have removable switch tops. So unfortunately, there's no way to open the switch tops without desoldering each of the switches. So unfortunately, that's the only way to do it. Now, what could be done is, instead of doing this and keeping this top plate, what you could do is simply get a new top plate, which would make future switch opening easier. But that is not the request that came to me today. The request that came to me today is to do a switch swap. Also, for you guys who don't know, I am the owner of oneupkeyboards.com. Oneupkeyboards.com just released a new bass in purple for the Pok3r, amongst other 60% keyboards yesterday. That's great. You should go check that out. Oneupkeyboards.com. Oneupkeyboards.com. If you haven't been, I'm the owner. Love oneupkeyboards.com. Talk about it all the time. You guys should totally go check that out. Again, 162 people here with 42 likes. Thank you very much, guys. If you haven't already, please do smash that like button a couple of times. All right. Now, the next thing to do is to take a look at the inside of the Pok3r. All right. Let's get rid of this Pok3r base. I'll put the screws with it over here on the side. Okay, for those of you who've never been inside of a Pok3r before, let's just talk about how it actually works. The Pok3r has these top RGB. I'm going to zoom in, actually. Pete, show us the case. What, the purple case? You want to see that? Here, let me grab a purple case so you can see it. Here, I'm just going to zoom back out for a second. Taylor's just asking that we show the case, but these are the switches, the RGB switches. That's what we're going to be taking out. Those are blue ones. I'm just going to show off one of these bases. So you see the base that I just took off. The base that I just took off was this one, this black base with the Pok3r on the bottom of it. It's already angled, but the replacement base that you can buy is this one. Let me just open up the box here. It's this one. So you could get this really nice, it's like a flat bottom, really thin, low profile base to replace that. And then of course this has little feet that go with it, also in purple. It's a really nice kit. That's available at oneupkeyboards.com. This is a limited edition and only available with us. I think we bought 20 of them. I'm keeping one. And then, bought 20, keeping one. And the other thing is, there was something else. Oh, bought 20, keeping one, and we sold 7 or 8 already. We didn't sell that many yesterday, so there's still like 10 left, just over 10 left. So anyways, that's pretty cool. I should swap the base, but this is not my Pok3r. This is a customer of ours, and so I'm doing what he'd like to do, not what I'd like to do. Okay, I want to show you how to get inside of a Pok3r, because you might not know this is a Pok3r RGB. Okay, the first thing to say is you can see that unlike a normal switch, even unlike the Zelio, there's no entry point into the switch here or here. These are just solid covered over pieces. And the reason that they're solid covered over pieces is actually that the LEDs, I'm just going to flip it over here. The LEDs aren't in the board itself. They're in this board. So I'm going to flip it on its side here so you can see. You see those white pieces? Those are the LEDs. The LEDs are not... See what I'm saying? The LEDs are not inside of the switch. They're outside of the switch. So what it means is that the Pok3r actually has 2 PCBs. So the first step to this process is removing one of the PCBs. And the way that you do that is you come over to this side and you see this thing? It's over the switch bar. That's over the space bar. I'm just going to switch heads on the screwdriver so I can pry it up more easily. All you need to do is just get under that a little bit. Macaroner says, hey, what's the best soldering iron under $100? It's the Hakko FX888D. There's a link to it in the About section below. So I got this little piece off here, and I'm just going to put this over the side. Now that I've done that, you'll see that the top and bottom of the PCBs come apart. You see that? Boom. That is the bottom PCB, and that is where the LEDs are kept. You can see that there. Alrighty. Now we're on to the main PCB. And the main PCB is where you find all of the solder joins for the switches. So all that's left now, you see we've got the switches, we've got the plate, and we've got the PCB that they're attached to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here. Wow. Vortex, this is a pretty shoddy solder job you've done here. Especially that one. My God, that's pretty shoddy. Oh, and that one's shoddy as hell too. Yeah, well, some shoddy soldering by Vortex. Okay, I don't have a solder cam for the desoldering iron yet. I haven't figured out how to do that, but you can see it there. So I'm just gonna light it up. This is now on, and I'm just gonna let it get up to temperature, and then we'll see how we go. It looks like there's already solder on the tip, but even still, I'm just gonna try to wet it a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, let's see how this goes. No, I didn't. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's just take a quick look here at how that worked out. I'm going to get my switch opener. Sorry, not a switch opener. This is a switch puller. I'm just going to grab this first switch. Look at that. It popped right out. My God, this is going to make my life easy. Okay, let's just get in there and start doing these then. I don't know if that came all the way out. I might turn the heat up just a smidge. You know, it's still not pulling them out. Not clean though. Oh. Let me put some more solder on this tip here. I think that's done it. Let's just take a look here. No, you see, it's not actually done it. That one's good. This one is a pain in the butt. It's not coming up. Let's see if that's good enough. This is fun to use. I don't know how effective it is at the minute. I really don't know how effective it is at all, but it's fun to use. You know, I need another box for those, for the switches. Let's just see if I got another little box around. Cool. Here's the box right here. No, that one on the left is still... Might have to put more solder in there. I burnt my thumb. Oh, real bad too. Damn it. Damn it. I'll be right back. I gotta go put it under cold water. I'll be right back, boys. If you haven't already, please press like. Please press subscribe. Go check in the About section for links to everything you see on screen today. This is going to be bad. Oh. Damn it, it hurts. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, that sucks. All right, let's keep going. You know what? I'm going to turn on my soldering iron and add some solder to that join. You never go soldering iron to mouth. You're totally right, man. Damn it. So what you're saying is I didn't just burn my thumb badly. It super hurts right now. but I also then put solder from the soldering iron straight into my mouth. Yeah, great, Pete. Great, Pete. You're just the best. Oh, it's no wonder all you guys join the show to press subscribe and like my show and stuff, because oh man, that hurts. Man, it hurts.
What have you done?
I burnt my thumb on the new soldering iron. Bad too. There we go. I think I got it up now. Hey Jasper, what are the live streams about? Well, on this one, I'm for those of you just tuning in, I'm burning my thumb, and what I'm doing is taking apart a Pok3r. The fella who gave this to me today wants a switch swap, so he'd like to switch from these Cherry MX blues to a different switch. So I'm doing it live with you guys, so you can see exactly what's involved in that and exactly what you need to do in order to do your own switch swap on the Pok3r. I'm just making my way across the keyboard here. I think I'm learning a technique, which is push this down, wait until it goes liquid, then press suck. Thank you to everybody who's pressing subscribe right now. Definitely appreciate it, but you haven't even seen the coolest parts of the show yet. They're coming up soon. Don't forget to check in the About section below for today's giveaway. Well, it's actually the last 3 weeks giveaway, which we haven't yet successfully given away. Gotta go say hi to Stephanie from Bunker Man, who's done our today's first super chat. Thank you very much, Bunker Man. Appreciate that. Still going back to this one, which I haven't managed managed to get up yet. No, it's still sealed down there. So for those of you just tuning in, today I'm doing a switch swap on the Pok3r RGB. This is not my Pok3r RGB, but it is a Pok3r RGB. You can find information about what I'm up to today in the About section below. Gnar Green Bits Tech. I just subscribed to. Welcome, Green Bits Tech. And to all of my new subscribers, you know, I got a live subscriber count here. Look at this gun. Look at the size of it. It's huge. I got a live subscriber count going on over here. 24,546 on our march towards 25,000. If you guys haven't already, please do press like. The more likes this stream gets, the more people are likely to come and join it. If you've been hanging around for a couple minutes, might as well press like. Help us out. I got this cool like magnet on my desk. I got a knife over it right now, but look at that. It's cool, right? Oh, that one's gonna be gnarly. So I have a solder cam. I'm gonna have to figure out how to put a camera on this thing. And so far, I'm not feeling the pain of my thumb, even though I can smell the burning flesh. What's that? Sore.
Here.
What?
Some cream.
What?
How's that thing?
It's kind of okay, but it doesn't seem to be doing that good of a job, if I'm honest. It's like it's good, but it's not perfect.
Where?
It's the tip of my thumb. No, you no.
Yeah, here.
No.
Just
I
put
got it.
some of that on it.
Magic burn cream. Thank you to everybody who's pressing subscribe. I can see the numbers live on my desktop here. And I really do appreciate you guys doing that. Our short-term goal is to get to 25,000. There'll be another giveaway when that happens, but also we're on the march towards 100,000, which is our ultimate goal, because then we can do a live stream from the YouTube space here in Manhattan. We've been looking forward to that for a while. So any help that you can give to that end would be great. And of course, if you want to support this channel, you can do so with Patreon, or as Bunkerman did a few minutes ago, you can use Super Chat to enable a chat function with me. Wow. 24,557. Look, I have this on this is a live view of my desktop, and so I can see you guys. Look at that. This is amazing. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. If you haven't already pressed like, please press like now. If you haven't already pressed subscribe, please do so now. So I told my friend who is having this done to his board that I would be done desoldering within the first half hour. And it looks like I've missed that pretty badly. Over halfway done. For those of you who are new to the stream, don't forget to check the About section below for links to everything that you see on screen today, including this desoldering iron. For those of you who are new to the channel and might not know, I'm the owner of oneupkeyboards.com. Oneupkeyboards.com is a community first mechanical keyboard store. With lots of DIY projects for mechanical keyboards, including switches and plates and bases, all sorts of fun stuff. If you haven't been to mechanical keyboards, if you haven't been to oneupkeyboards.com, you're still new to the mechanical keyboards world. 175 people watching now with, that's a 94 likes, almost at 100 likes. Let's see if we can push that number over 100 likes just now. If you haven't already, please do smash that like button. Let's see what we can do. 94, 95. $97, 100. All right, 100 likes. Yeah. No, it's not the first community store. It's a community first store. It's a what I mean by that is that we don't sell the big box brands. What we do is focus on the stuff that the community struggles to get elsewhere. That's what I mean by community first. We tried to be a supplier for the things that are difficult to find. An example of that are the Zelio switches I'm about to put on this board. We carry Zelio switches. We're one of the few places in the world that carries those. Midnight Gaming says this is boring. It's going to get a whole lot more exciting soon, I promise. I'm just desoldering at this point. This is pretty dull. But we're almost there. We're on the bottom row here. And then I'm going to pull all these switches out and start replacing. We've got 110 likes. I don't know if we're gonna reach today's the highest total ever was 1,000 likes. I don't know if we're ever gonna get there, but we'll see. We'll see. What's that? No, my thumb's still on fire. I
can put something else on it if you want.
No, I think it's, I'm just gonna have to take a concrete pill.
That sounds like it works well.
Yeah, I know. The problem is that some of these...
Can you do like action cam to...
What's that?
Can you do like some action cam
I could probably do some action cam. Yeah, get some close up here. Let's see what I can do.
Does. Until you get a desolder cam.
Until I get a desolder cam, I'm gonna.
I don't know how it fits on there, but.
Oh wait, I need to switch over to action cam. For those of you just tuning in, don't forget this stream is available in full 1080p, so you can watch it in really high resolution. See, that one didn't come out all the way. This one either. That's a little bit better. Like, this is a sloppy solder joint, this one, for sure.
Well, despite that not being absolutely perfect, it looks like it's a hell of a lot easier.
What's that?
I said that looks like it's a hell of a lot easier than what you used to do.
Yeah. What a sloppy solder joint this is. Look how ugly it is. Okay, we'll see now. We'll see. I don't know how good of a job that did just then. We'll see. We'll see.
Where'd you get your desoldering iron?
I got mine from Amazon. There's a link to it in the About section. For sure I'm going to need to use it more. But that'll do for the first few minutes. Yeah, that one came out. That's great news. This one, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look at it. Look at it come now. That one, no, it doesn't seem to. Oh, yeah. Well, with 209 viewers here and 117 likes, thank you very much to everybody who's tuned in so far today. I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me while I do this switch swap on this mechanical keyboard.
Smells like burning.
What smells like burning?
Plastic? The thing's not burning anything, is it?
What's that?
Not burning anything, is it?
No. No, there's nothing for that thing to burn.
Okay.
And that's all that's on is the I keep trying to fast forward. Bitmapper, I'm doing what I can, man. Won't be long. This one's definitely... Oh! Thought it was stuck. It's not stuck. Let's... Just so... Here, let's show some more action cam. Here, let me just show you how this works. So look, these are the switch pullers. And you reach in on either side. Of course, this one will be... No, it came out just perfect. Like you just reach at the top of the bottom of the switch. You see the switches have these little tabs on them? You see that little tab? And all you need to do is just push that in so that it lets go of the plate. Now, just because I don't want to line everything up all over again, I'm going to put in a couple of Zelios in a second. I'm going to put a Zelio in these top corners, that top corner and this top corner, just so that it stays in place. But I'll talk more about the Zelios and what they are and how they work and all that stuff very shortly indeed. Now, one thing I didn't check was if this bottom board has holes in it. That'll allow for the... It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, so what I've just discovered here, look, you can see, is even though these are PCB mount, and their PCB mount holes, that's that plastic where my nail is. That's that plastic peg on the switch. Even though those exist there, there's no hole for them underneath. So I'm gonna need to clip all the switches. So why don't I just clip the first couple real quick? Real quick, like, just show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. So what I'm going to need to do here is just, where's my cutter? So what I'm going to need to do is just clip off those little plastic feet. There's 2 of them on each switch. Just need to, there we go. And now, just before I do anything else, I'm just going to solder those 2 switches in. But that means you guys are going to get a preview of the solder cam. All right, let's switch back to overhead for a second. There's overhead. Okay, so solder cam is everybody's favorite part of this show. Solder cam lets me solder up close and show you guys exactly what I'm up to. So we're just going to take a second while this heats up. All right, here we go. Switching over to solder cam. Solder cam. Move into the other side of the board here. All right, that's it for solder cam for now. Let's just a little more solder on that tip. Spencer Cook says, just showed my wife solder cam. Eye rolling ensues. Yeah. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in just to watch solder cam. If you haven't already, please do press like. Please do press subscribe. Definitely do appreciate that, guys. Thanks very much to everybody for tuning in. I'm just going to keep on ripping through. Now, why did I do those two switches? You know what? This seems like it's pretty stuck, so I might have to leave that one be. Why did I do those two switches? Just so that the board would stay in place while I continue doing this. What I don't want to have happen is that I rip up the board at a certain point because the plan is not to throw this top plate away, but to reuse it. So I might as well keep everything perfectly in line while I do this. It'll just make my life a little bit easier on the other side. Whoops. That's not coming out either. Okay. That one seems pretty rammed in there. Okay, so left with 3 switches that didn't quite desolder well enough. So I'm going to turn this gun back on. I'm going to turn the soldering iron back on. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder in a couple more of those. Just while I can here. Just to save a little bit of pain in the ass later. Oh my god. What you don't know is that this is the thumb that I burnt, so doing that, never felt it like that before. Wow.
Still sore?
Oh yeah. I properly burnt it, Steph. It's like.
Some more cream on it?
No, not yet. I'll tough it out. Ready, boys? Here we go. Solder cam. Sorry, look at the top left corner. There we go, nice and glossy. Beautiful. All right, just gonna put some more solder back on this tip. Okay, I'm putting my solder cam away for 1 minute, just while I switch back to the solder sucker. That should come out pretty clean now. Which is the other key that didn't come out? It's over here. Oh yeah, that one. I don't know if that came out any better. This one should. Yeah. This one, maybe. Yep. This one, I don't think so. Yep, it did it anyways. Okay, the next thing for me, I have a, I have a paintbrush right here. And all I'm going to do, because you guys won't be able to see it. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to go wipe some of the dust off of this thing. I'm just going to do that into the trash can I got right beside me here. Alrighty. Okay. So those are the extra switches. Next thing's next. I'm going to have to clip all of these. I'm going to have to clip these puppies. But what I might do is create a little line up here. So what I can do is put this... put this back into its base, just like that, and every time I clip one I can pop it in. Let's turn that off, turn it off down here. $220 viewers with 145 likes. I'm sorry, 207 viewers with 145 likes. If you haven't already pressed like, please do press like now. If you haven't already pressed subscribe, please do so now. Don't forget to check out the giveaway. In fact, let me show it off. Let me show off the giveaway. It's so awesome. It's the Master Keys Pro M from Cooler Master. This is the TK version in RGB with Cherry MX blue switches. That is super cool. And we're at 24,000. Look at this. 24,581 on the march towards 25,000. Of course, when we get to 25,000, awesome things are going to happen. So if you haven't already, please do press like. Please do press subscribe. And we're on the march. We're on the march. So again, I'm just clipping off these little... They're called PCB stabs. PCB supports. These are just in case you have a PCB-based system. That is to say, it doesn't have a top plate. What you can do is stabilize the keys just with the PCB. But in this example, we have one, so let's not do that. Thank you to everybody who's just pressed subscribe. Again, the gleam.io link in the about section below. Use your real email so that you get it. You're going to have 48 hours to catch that email. Otherwise, you won't be able to claim your prize. So use a real email, but it doesn't matter. We don't spam. We don't send emails or anything. And gleam.io doesn't either, so it's all good. The only reason we want to do it is just for the sake of this giveaway, which, by the way, is run by Cooler Master. Thank you very much again to Cooler Master for sending me that unreleased keyboard. to give away. And it's going to be given away tomorrow night. Between now and tomorrow night, I'm going to do another stream or two. There's a couple things I need to do, but thank you again to Cooler Master for hooking that up. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at all those subscriptions coming in. Check this out, guys. Look at that little bump right here. Look at it. It's like, yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. 24,600. We're getting closer and closer. Let's keep this going. If you haven't already pressed like, please press like now. This video says that it is a keyboard stream where I'm going to be repairing or upgrading this Pok3r RGB from blue switches to Zelios, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Lucky I checked about those PCB stabs early on. That would have been a pain in the butt. Do you just laugh at that, Steph?
No, what?
Oh, sorry, I thought you did. Tigi's in the house. What's going on, Tigi? Taylor is in the house. Shy Blade, Theodoro89 is still here. Vape Wizard, Gabe Lewis is still in the house. Thank you again to my mods. Really do appreciate you guys hanging out. Vu Fam An, Hi Nulvu, Jober Gamer, Jober Gaming. What's going on? Joseph is in the house. And he says, I coked mine up and had to wash out the switches. He's saying that he spilt Coke on his keyboard. Or another soft drink. I think if you, any soft drink that you spill on your keyboard is still called coking it up. Now, if it was me and I was doing, if I had bought this, what I would do is I would have swapped this top plate. I would have bought another top plate, like I would have purchased one like this one, the carbon fiber 60%. I would have swapped that in at this point. They did. The person who bought this didn't. They didn't do that, but that's what I would have done. You can buy those from oneupkeyboards.com. If you're just tuning in and you're not really sure what the heck is going on, I'm repairing a keyboard. I'm the owner of oneupkeyboards.com. I'm also skiwithpete, the runner of this channel. I do lots of tech electronic stuff, including a lot of mechanical keyboard stuff. And I'm the owner of oneupkeyboards.com, so that's why I talk about it so much. I'm going to keep saying hi to everybody. Skirmish 5 says, watch up, P. Yan, I'm in the house too. Yan, what's up? Huku's in the house. Yuri, Silly Sausage, Adeline, Textile. If you guys don't forget, super chat is enabled. So if you guys have a burning question that you may want me to make sure that I see and that I answer, I do read out every super chat. But there was a question: what are you doing? Why is he cutting them? So why? Here, let me show you on the action cam. So on the action cam, you can see this is what's called a 5-pin switch. It's got those two plastic pegs on the outside. You see here and here. Those plastic pegs, those are unnecessary for what's called a plate mount keyboard. This is a plate mount keyboard. You can see this is the white metal plate. So you don't actually need these pegs. And the truth be told, as we looked earlier, see now it's flat on the bottom. So it's only got the two pins, these two metal pins in this column, which is where the bottom of the switch goes. There's no space inside the Pok3r RGB for those little standoffs, so I need to cut them off. That's all I'm doing. Just cutting them off and slowly making my way across the board here. Don't forget, can use red switches. You can use any color you want. RD Balazabas is up in the house. What's going on, Balazabas? I saw your post yesterday. That looked pretty cool of your six pack, or your not a 6-pack, 6 shooter. That looked pretty sweet, man. The Aussie says, I got my carbon fiber TKL kit last week. Now I'm just waiting on Zelio switches to be shipped from Zeal PC. Awesome. For those of you who don't know, we have this awesome carbon fiber TKL kit that's a DIY kit. It's pretty kick-ass. We're just making our way across this board here. Getting ready to solder everything back up. How tactile are these specific switches? They're tactile. These Zelios are the equivalent of Cherry MX Clears, but they have a softer spring in them. These ones in particular are 65 grams, although at 1UP keyboards were sold out of 65 grams. We only have 62 gram left, which is a little bit lighter. There's not a whole lot of difference between 62 and 65. Well, there's about 3 grams difference. But those 3 grams, you do definitely feel it in the bump. Silly Sausage says, I really need a new keyboard. It's no time like the present. There's no store quite like oneupkeyboards.com. Sorry for pumping it so much. Again, it's my shop. Of course I'm going to pump it. $176 people watching with 175 likes. Let's see if we can get a couple more likes and have more likes than we do people watching. That would be awesome. Don't forget, of course, today is available in full 1080p. I noticed that the 360p streamers are catching up to the 1080p streamers. So if you haven't already, please do. Oh, there's a bunch of people watching 720p too, which I hadn't really thought about. See if you can't crush that like button, boys. And girls. And girls. No, wait. We'll do the girls later. Boys, crush the like button. Okay, now girls, crush the like button. You know what? That wouldn't work, but I'll fix it on the other side. Do you provide wireless KB as well? So what we do offer is we have 2 Gone Nerd PCBs currently on offer at oneupkeyboards.com. One is a 60% PCB and the other is a TKL PCB, and those are both have wireless attachments that can be added to them. We don't have the wireless attachments in stock now, but we have ordered some, and they will be available soon. How much is a programmable RGB mechanical keyboard? They're pretty rare, to be honest. If you wanted a 60% like this and you wanted it to be fully programmable, you'd need to go with the Zeal PC version. The Zeal PC version is not currently available, but it was recently through group buy. That's what you'd need to do. Or you could get this, which is called onboard programmable. This is a Pok3r, and there's a link to it in the about section below. You can go to Amazon.com and buy one of these right now. I think they're $125. If you want a really high-end keyboard, then you should go to mechanicalkeyboards.com and either choose one of the kits to make yourself, or if you don't feel like making the kit yourself, there are assembled keyboards on there. If there's a keyboard that you'd like built but you don't see it on oneupkeyboards.com, you can get me to build it on a live stream. That is a service that we have available. Neil Jansen says you can get the Satan 60 on eBay for like $30. You can, but that's going to add shipping. If you go to oneupkeyboards.com, you can get it with free shipping within the Con US. You should totally buy it from us. You heard it here first. Pete, what is your opinion on the GH60 Satan 60 PCBs on AliExpress, Taobao, and eBay? If you'd carried them, I'd buy them from you guys. We carry the Satan 60. It's on OneUp Keyboards. I don't know why you would say that, Neil. Go to OneUp Keyboards, go to Controllers and PCBs, and go look at the Satan 60. Of course, our Satans we stand behind. I don't know about the other ones. I have no idea what the ones on Taobao are, if they're real or not real. I don't know, but I can tell you that we have the genuine deal. We have the Satan GH60s, and they're excellent. I use them a lot. My favorite keyboards use the... Here, in fact, do you want to see one? They all use the GH60, man. The GH60 Satan, it's my favorite. It's my favorite one. Do you ship worldwide? Of course we do. And just go to the website and fill out the details. It's all based on weight, and we have a really good deal with the with USPS to ship around the world. So, yeah. Harsha Goal, how you doing, buddy? $176 people currently watching. Oh no, 169 it says. And we've passed it. We're at 188 likes for 169 people watching. Thank you to everybody who's pressed like. Thank you to everybody who's pressed subscribe. If you haven't already, go check in the About section for the link to the giveaway. Here, let me just show that giveaway off again one more time. It's this Pok3r Master Keys Pro M RGB LED mechanical Cherry MX blue with an RGB. It's the TK version, so it's got the number pad but not the arrow keys. Thank you again to Cooler Master for sending that to me. The best news is it hasn't been released yet, so you're going to get an unreleased keyboard. Adeline Mihai, can you tell me a keyboard that is programmable with software? Yeah, sure. Go get Easy AVR. It's a piece of software. Is the GH60 fully programmable? Yes, it is. The Satan GH60 is fully programmable. Go get Easy AVR. With Easy AVR, you'll be able to find all the PCBs that are programmable. Just open up Easy AVR, and yeah, you would do it. Michiko, who has the ducky symbol as there. Look. I am upgrading a Pok3r RGB from blue switches to Zelios. And I'm way over halfway done here. Shortly, I will have all of the switches in place. And then I will start soldering them in.
Is there any way you can mod the Pok3r keycaps so you can use them with MX keys?
Yes, go to the OneUp Keyboards. God, guys, have you not been to OneUp Keyboards before? Yeah, go get the Cherry MX sliders for Pok3r. What the heck is going on? I keep saying go to OneUp Keyboards. It's a great shop and it's got all the stuff that you want. Go look at it. WCH Killer is. What's going on? You, Spencer, you are a mod. You can post a pic. Post a pic to Imgur and then post the link. And you're a mod. You can post links. Can you tell me what is the cheapest mechanical keyboard? What do you recommend and is cheap? The Cooler Master Quick Fire Rapid. Go into the About section below. You'll find a link for the Cooler Master Quick Fire Rapid. I call it the best starter board. It's cheap. It's good. Yes, that's the one you want.
What are you cutting?
I am cutting the little PCB stabs off of these. I've already done this once, but I'll do it again for you. Here, look. On the bottom of these, there's a couple little plastic legs, and you just clip them off so that it ends up looking like this. And here I'm going to grab a Freshie so you can see exactly what it looks like from the start. Here's a Freshie. Look at that. You see it's got those two, you see it's got these two legs? So I'm just going to clip this off. Now what I do is I put my thumb over the top of it so that it doesn't go flying. But there you see now, oh, now you see it's only got one of those little legs. I'm going to turn it around. And I'm going to cut this other little plastic leg off. Those little plastic legs can, in some instances, provide stability. But oftentimes they're just not needed. Now with this one, I don't know if you can see the little pin is bent. It's totally normal for a pin to get bent in transport. So I'm just going to straighten it back out with this set of pliers here. There you go. Where are you getting the Pok3r MX sliders from? I have a supplier, a wholesale supplier that I deal with, and my wholesale supplier sells them to me. I don't know where else they sell them. They don't tell me where else those things are available, but I've bought them, I've tested them, I've put them on my own board, and I can tell you they're pretty damn good. A lot of people ask if they're scratchy, and they're not. I don't know what else to tell you. Is the issue with the Gone backlog orders resolved? I can't speak for Gone. I don't know. What I can tell you is that my Gone orders take about 6 months to arrive. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. You say compared to the JTK ones, but the JTK ones are the ones that had all the problems, right? They're the ones that were all on an angle and that didn't work properly. So, in my humble opinion, JTK, even though I use their keycaps, aren't really associated with the highest quality stuff. So, you're kind of confusing me there. What's the best switch for you guys? Gil Levi is in the house. What's the best switch? I like these ones that I'm putting in now, which are the Zelio 60. These are 65s. We have 62s on the website. I like 67s as well. Those are my kind of 3 favorite switches. But I also have a set of reds, Gateron reds, I'm using at work as my daily. And at the moment, I love it. They're lubed, yeah. $184 viewers, it says. No, 194 with 199 likes. Come on, guys, push it over 200. Come on, somebody. If you haven't already, press that like button. I see 199.
I see 200.
If you haven't already, please press it now. Let's push this puppy over 200. See if we can't get on the road to 250. Come on. Why choose blue switch? These aren't blues. These are Zelios. These are purple switches. $210. That away. Thank you, everybody, for doing that. If you haven't already pressed subscribe, now's a great time to do it. And if you've already pressed subscribe, you might as well go to the gleam.io link in the About section. That's where it says Show More. This is the last one. This is Martini right here. Boom. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the next bit. As we're doing that, again, as I was saying, go to the gleam.io link in the About section where it says Show More. There you can join this week's giveaway for that Cooler Master RGB TK keyboard. They still haven't released it yet, but I've decided to give it away anyways. I need to do that because we're going to get close to the 25,000 subscriber mark, and that has its own celebration giveaway coming up. So if you haven't already, please do press subscribe. Okay. Wow. Look at, can I just show you guys this? Look, this is filled with, do you see it? It's just filled with like, well, it's lead. I'm just going to chuck this out in the bin here. Uh-oh.
It's still hot?
No.
What? What?
There was a little white pad. Oh no, the little white pad's still in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! And then like a schmuck, I drop it. All right. Okay, now the next thing I need to do is just go through and make sure that all the pins have made it through. Let me just show you with the action cam here exactly what I'm talking about.
Laxon says hi.
Who says Laxon? What's going on, buddy? Look, you can see all these. You see all the pins like that? You just got to make sure that they've all made it through, because it's easy for some of them to not make it through. And I'm pretty sure I had at least one go funny on me. There it is. The S. Look, you see what's happened? This pin's been flattened down. It's no problem. All I do, just go over to my pliers, tip it back up. Just like that. Flip it back over. Pop it back in. And unfortunately, it's still not made it through, so I'm going to do it one more time. I might have to try to clean that hole out, because this is a resolder job. Yeah, I'm just going to clean that hole out. See if I can fit that in now. Yeah, there we go. All the way through. Okay, there. Oh, F also didn't make it through. Again, this is totally normal. Happens all the time. All right, I think that's everybody that's through here. So let's get ready for solder cam. Here we go. Turn the soldering iron back on. Okay, and I'm gonna remove my desoldering pump, which, by the way, worked pretty great. Thank you again to everybody who's contributed to the channel, both in super chat and with the link in the about section below. It's through your kind donations that I was able to get this thing. So thank you very much. Your support on this channel means everything. And of course, there's major upgrades that I'm looking forward to soon. They're mostly going to be in the world of cameras, but I do definitely appreciate it. Yeah, that's kick-ass, that thing. And of course, I have this giant Hako stand now. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that. But okay, one last thing is I just want to get my fan up and going before I carry on too far here as we get the solder burning. All right, you guys ready? We're about to hit solder cam. It's all about solder cam right now. If you haven't already pressed like, please press like. If you haven't already pressed subscribe, please press subscribe. This is the best part of the show as we go onto solder cam. If you guys aren't really that familiar with soldering or how to do it or what you need or the best techniques, you're about to see all that live and interactive right now. Let's switch over to solder cam. As you can take a look across my desk here, just as we go in, we're going to hit this first one. Thank you again to everybody for tuning in today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's pressed the like button. If you've been here a little while, you've been watching, and you haven't already pressed like, now's a great time to do it. We are on the march towards 25,000 subscribers. We're currently at 24,650, so definitely appreciate you guys. Pressing the subscribe button. Soon enough, it means that we're going to be getting closer and closer to that 100,000 mark, which is the mark that we're aiming for, so we can go down to the YouTube space here in New York City. There we go. What do you guys think about solder cam? Pretty cool, right? Don't forget, you can use super chat if you have any questions, any comments you want me to read out live. I'll do that. I'll get to super chat just as soon as I'm finished here. Do you use the stock tip for the Hacko? I do use the stock tip. I have some other tips that I got for Christmas that I haven't used yet. But yes, I just use the stock tip. It's got like a little bit of a wedge to it. I really like it actually. I got the other tips so that it would be easier to make the USB cables from 1UP keyboards, but in the end, I prefer the non-solder kits. They're much stronger, so I tend to go for those. For those of you who are wondering how my thumb is doing, it hurts. For those of you who are smashing the subscribe button right now, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Every time I seem to use the solder cam, my subscriptions go up, so that's a good sign. Okay, just look in the top left corner for a second. I'm just going to wipe the tip a little bit. Have you guys ever seen anybody else do a solder cam? Probably not. That's what makes this show so damn cool is my solder cam. Just makes the soldering iron a little more tricky to use, but I'm happy enough to do that with you guys. Thank you again to everybody who's just pressed like and who's just pressed subscribe. It's great to see that. Thank you so much for your support, your continued support. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee in the About section below. You can use Super Chat. I do read out all the Super Chats. Or you can support this channel on Patreon. Thank you to everybody who does support this channel on Patreon. Definitely do appreciate it. There's a couple major camera upgrades coming. At least I have plans for them. I don't have any money for them yet. I just spent all the money on that desoldering iron, but definitely have major plans. Don't forget to check in the About section below for links to everything that you see today, including this Pok3r, Zelios, this soldering iron, this solder. I think I got the solder on there. Kester No Clean. It's good stuff. Don't forget to check out oneupkeyboards.com. Of course, I'm the owner of oneupkeyboards.com. That's why I keep pumping it. Oh man, that's popping funny. So later on, maybe even tonight, I'm going to try to build a retro Pi. That's kind of my plan. I think I'm going to live stream that too. If anybody wants to stop by later. Steph, can I have a time check?
2:17.
I told him I would be done at 2:30. At least that was the plan. I don't think I'm quite going to make it. Keep your eye on the top left corner. Thank you. Top left corner again. Sorry, guys. That looks like it's it. Did I miss any? Did I skip over? Oh, yeah, look at all the ones up here that I skipped. Why didn't you guys tell me that I skipped all these? I skipped tons of them. What was I doing? I missed the JKL as well. Skipped tons. Skip this whole row. Okay, let's see how many other ones I missed. I didn't miss this one. Just need some more. Okay, let's see how we go from there. Let's see how that turned out. Okay, keep your eye on the top left corner, please. There's just some black stuff on here, so I gotta get that off. That was Solder Camp. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for that part. Let's reassemble this and see how far we can get before finding any errors. 193 people watching for 255 likes. If you haven't already pressed like, please do so now. Okay, so as I showed earlier, this is the other half of the board. So I'm just going to pop that like that. And then I'm going to take both pieces and put them back inside of the case like this. Or at least that's my plan. Or not. Let's see, there's the hole. There we go. Now what I've got to do is I've got to take this piece and plug the two halves back together, which I've just done there. Okay, next up I'm going to plug it in and test it out. And the way that I do that is with a program called Keyboard Tester. Now if I go over here, you should be able to, there it is, Keyboard Tester. Okay, so now I'm going to plug this thing in. Just, you can't see me doing it, but I am doing it here. Ooh, it is RGB. Forget it, I'm going overhead for a second. Look at how RGB this thing is. That's RGB like nothing. All right, let's switch back over to that and start pressing the keys. That's, oh, you know what just happened? I'm just going to press reset because when I pressed my foot pedal, to show you the thing, it pressed the different keys. So there's escape, 1, 2, 3, and here we go across the board. And then the bottom row. Oh, hang on a sec. Uh-oh. What is going on? Alrighty. So we have full keyboard working. It's time to, well, first to switch back to overhead. I can unplug this. And now I can start to screw it back in together. Need to switch from this to this guy. The bottom row is indeed working. Yeah, there you go. No, that bottom row, it just, I think when I pressed enter, it stopped registering the key presses. Now, as I said, we've just launched a new purple base. And if it was me, I totally would have taken a purple base to go with this, but this customer chose not to go with the purple base. But if you go check out oneupkeyboards.com, you can check out our brand new 60%. $184 people watching with 260 likes. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in today. I think I personally would have gone with a black carbon fiber top and a purple base, but that's just me. Okay, well, one thing is for sure, I can turn off my soldering iron, which I didn't already do. The next thing is I can put my screwdriver set away and unplug my fan. ZXCV. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please do press like. Please do press subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the better it is for us. ZXCVBNM control. I'm not sure if that's function and that's... I'm not really sure. I'm sure my guy will know. From J, it goes UI. Not really, Daedalus. Is it normal for people to run around YouTube begging? Oh, it happens all the time, man. You know what's worse than that, though, is people who come by and they try to promote their own channel. Oh, I don't know why they do that. It's like, if you want to get more people to your channel, do some interesting content. That's what'll do it. Speaking of which, if you like this content, please do press like. Please do press subscribe. Some people really like the spacebar like that. Yeah, because it's the correct way of putting it on the keyboard. Upside down spacebar is not a thing. Upside down spacebar is a way of life. Upside down spacebar, man, it's the way it's supposed to go. I'm just gonna have to come to terms with it. ZXC, whoops, ZXCVB. I've made a mistake there. V. Laurie Nas Rodukas says hi to me and I'll sub. Dude, I'm at 24,657 hellos. In that case, I don't know. You want me to say hello, hello, hello? Look at this. Look. That's Steph, everybody. JKL. What's this one? R. QWER. That's Ski with Pete. What is your favorite switch, including non-MX style switches? My favorite by far is the Zelio. I highly recommend you go check that out. The Zelio Switch are available at oneupkeyboards.com. I'm the owner of that shop, if you didn't already know. Thank you to everybody who's just tuned in. We've been updating a Pok3r RGB with RGB backlights. We've been... Oh, what the heck is... Well, there we go. We've been updating this with... No, we haven't updated it with RGB backlights. We've been updating this with Zelio 65 grams. Removing those clicky switches and putting in these premium exotic switches. This is going to be a heck of a keyboard. ZXCVB NM. And then that's colon. For those of you who can't tell, whoops. Wrong camera. How do I... There we go. Oh, no. Done this again. So you guys know I've bought some more cables to try to eliminate this problem. I don't know if it's going to work, but... There we go. You can see it's side printed keycaps. That's all I was going to show you. Oh, and this camera's wonk. Wonk. You can see here, like, this is a C. Can you see that? Maybe it could if it focused. That's a C. You can see that it's a C. Right? You can see that. See that it's a C. So I'm going to put the C in the C location. I'm going to switch back to overhead and stop doing that. Oh, love the 65 grams. Feel real nice, real tight. Completely not true. Resting your wrist for flip space. I hover hands and have a flip space. Look, here, I'll show you why the flip space. Look, it's so easy for me to do. Let me just get my action cam into the right position here. Look. Action cam. Look. When I'm typing, if my hand is in my typing position, look at the angle of my thumb. Look. Even if I'm like this, look at the angle of my thumb. You see it matches the... Look. You people would be crazy. You people be cray. It's like playing bingo here. Under the I, K. Under the I, K. Under the Q, A. Under the Q, A. Over the L, O. Under the E, D. Over the I. 8. Over the S. W. That was fun, but it's over now. I'll stop, I promise. I'm so triggered right now. Look, if you want to go somewhere and buy an awesome mechanical keyboard, go here. It's my store. That's why I keep pumping it. But seriously, you want an awesome one? Go there. OneUpKeyboards.com. Go check it out. If you want to, can I buy this keyboard somewhere? The place to buy this keyboard is at Amazon, and you can go to Amazon in the About section below, and you can do that. Steph, can I have a black keycap? Thank you. Oh, I think I just got texted. QWERTY, UIOP, QWERTY. Could I also have a could I also have a like a 4x6, Steph? No, I'm gonna need. Actually, can I have a 6x9? Because I need to pop all of. Yeah. And this. And can you throw in a sticker for him? What? Yeah, I can. No, I want that sticker, but I want to keep the one that's on my desktop. Is there any value in a DIY keyboard? Yes. You get to build it yourself. You get to customize it exactly the way you want it. Okay. Thanks. Nice stream, by the way. Awesome, dude. I don't know if you can tell that I'm texting you right now, but I'm texting you right now. Okay. He's going to be here just any second, so I'm just going to... Oh, so good. Alright, let's just plug this in one more time just to see that beautiful RGB mess happening. Let's pop this around, just around here like this. Thanks very much for everybody who tuned in today, guys. Don't forget to press like, press subscribe. Go check out oneupkeyboards.com, oneupkeyboards.com. Check out all the cool stuff on there. Don't forget the awesome purple base that you can get for 60% boards just like this. That's exclusive to One Up Keyboards. What else can I tell you? 216 people currently watching with 277 likes. If you haven't already smashed that like button, please do so now. Thank you again to everybody who tuned in. Thanks to everybody who pressed the super chat. Thanks to everybody who supports this channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm just going to keep putting this away. This is for a customer. It's a customer's board, so I got to put it away. If you guys have any questions about this or anything else, don't forget to check in the About section below. I'm going to end the stream pretty soon, but I will say this. The mods are still going to be around for a few minutes to answer any of your questions. So if you guys have any burning questions, any stuff that you need answered, don't forget you can still ask them even as time runs out on this stream. So thank you again to all of my mods who help keep this stream lively and fun without letting it get out of control. Thank you to everybody who, by the way, do you still have that modern Selectric on that TKL? I certainly do. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see that? I'm just going to go put this over on the counter. I'll be right back. Somebody just asked me to do a value build. Let me tell you, this is the exact opposite of a value build. Look at this. That is extreme expense right there. That is a no expenses spared keyboard. This is one of the ones from One Up Keyboards. That's how you can tell it's from One Up Keyboards. It's got that awesome sticker on the back. Check this out. Lubed Reds. Harry Biker, the Pro Master Keys Pro M still has not been released, but I'm giving it away tomorrow anyways. For those of you who haven't already done it, don't forget to go into the About section, go find the gleam.io link, and sign up for this week's giveaway. This week's giveaway is the Cooler Master Keys Pro M keyboard with Cherry MX Blue RGB backlighting. We're giving that away. We're giving it away. All you have to do is just press subscribe. Subscribing costs nothing. Subscribing is free. Just one sec. Subscribing is free, guys. It's free. All you have to do, go to the gleam.io link in the About section below. Use your subscription. If you're already subscribed, just put your email address in. Make sure that you're subscribed. Then you can be in to win this. It's a worldwide giveaway. Worldwide. It's going to be given away tomorrow night. It's still unreleased, so somebody is going to get an unreleased board. Do you need to be in the stream tomorrow to win? No, you don't. It's going to be emailed tomorrow after midnight. It'll be sometime Monday that we email the winner. You'll have 48 hours to respond. After that, I'll send a kill email that says you did not respond within 48 hours. Unfortunately, it's passed. Then you could get an email Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how that works out. Then the winner won't ever be announced publicly. Your name will never be disclosed, but I will share your email address with Cooler Master directly. Cooler Master will then reach out because they will be shipping this to you. And then we're getting closer to the 25,000 subscriber mark. As we hit 25,000, hopefully sometime this weekend or next weekend, there's a whole new giveaway that's going to happen, and it is guaranteed to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. I can't even say out loud some of the stuff that we're giving away next. I think it's going to be next weekend. It could be as soon as tomorrow. But let me just switch back Look at this, guys. We're getting so close. 25,000 is just right around the corner. Let me just switch back to this overhead. This keyboard is one of the ones from oneupkeyboards.com. If you haven't already gone to oneupkeyboards.com, you should go there now. Go check it out. Go check. There's a lot to look through. There's a lot of different sections, and some stuff is listed in different ways, but you should go check that out. There's lots of stuff to go see there. I'm just going to, just for a little bit of glory here, I'm just going to switch over to Action Cam for 1 second and just show off how delicious that looks. That's some SA keycaps on that board. My God, she's a beauty. Well, don't forget that today's stream was available in full 1080p. $289 likes with 23 visitors on the website right now. Excuse me. Nico says, okay, what else do I need to do to enter competition? I'm sub, what else? Go into the About section below. In the About section below, you're going to find a gleam.io link. It's a really long link. Click on that. When you go there, use your email, your real email. Again, I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to do anything. Use your email and make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. If you're subscribed to this channel and you've put your email in, that's it. You're done. You're signed up. You're ready to go. You could be the winner. What is it? Like 1,000 people? Not even. It's like 800 people have signed up for this thing. 800 people. You have a 1 in 800 chance of taking this home, the Master Keys Pro M keyboard. Okay, my fella is here to pick up that RGB keyboard that I was just putting together for him, so I'm going to take off. Thank you again to everybody for stopping in. Thank you to all for joining the show and saying hello. If you haven't already, please press like and please press subscribe. And whoever wins that awesome Master Keys Pro M, enjoy that. I'm going to press one more thing here just to show you guys how to subscribe and make sure you catch all of the upcoming live streams. Okay, guys, here's how you subscribe and catch all the live streams. First, click subscribe, like you normally would. Then click the gear beside it. Now you'll see the notification menu. Click send me all notifications for this channel. That means that next time I start my live stream, you'll get a notification to let you know it's about to start. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. If you're watching this after the fact, leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any comments or questions. If you guys are here and you have answers to those questions, don't forget to check back in on this video so that you can check if anybody has any questions that you might be able to hamster with, help, or answer. That's what you could do. You could help or answer. Thank you again to everybody who supports this channel. You can do so through Patreon or by buying me a cup of coffee in the About section below. Don't forget that Super Chat is available in all of these things. And thank you to everybody again who used Super Chat. Always helps. Thank you again to all of my mods, Not Really Daedalus, Vape Wizard, Gabe was in the house. There were so many of you guys. I'm totally not calling out all of you. Balazabas, thank you again. Thank you again to everybody. I'm going to press this button, which I always do, which actually that's the be right back. It's not that button. It's this button. The stream is over, but the chat continues. If you guys want to stick around for a little bit and just chat it out, thank you again, Harry Biker 98. I didn't forget you. Thank you again to all of my mods who keep this place sane. Later on tonight, I'm going to do another live stream. I think I want to play with a RetroPie, and I figure I might as well just plug that thing in. So I'm on my way downstairs to go help my friend out. But thank you again to everybody who tuned in. We'll see you guys again soon.